Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Conan Exiles, and this is some multiplayer, this is some PvP server based infiltration footage here. I recorded this and I am talking over the recording because I didn't know if I would chop this up or how long this would take or any of that stuff. So I've started playing Conan Exiles on a fairly nice server, PvP server. This is the base of I think they might be the only actual like clan, or at least they are the biggest clan on this server. So I am decided I want to check their base out. I've been talking with them here and there a little bit. I've seen very nice folks. I don't want to like destroy their base, do anything of the sort. I just want to check out what their base is like, and also how easy it is to actually get in there without having to fight any of their guards. So that would be a front full of rhinos. So let's not infiltrate through the front. Then again, infiltration through the front would be kind of funky, right? Anyway, I have to say it is a little weird putting multiplayer videos here on my Let's Play channel, while I made this channel way back when purely for my single player games. But I feel like this Conan Exile stuff really belongs here instead of my main multiplayer channel. So I will do any and all of my Conan Exile stuff here in the future. So this is just me checking out, okay, there is aggressive animals all over the place. Let's use rocks, because if you climb rocks, animals cannot get to you. There is a very nice ledge here, like this, right? If anything would aggro on me, I would know, and they wouldn't be able to get to me. So let's also put on my very slow health regen. Note that I am level 33 at the time of this recording. Like, I am not even max level. Or any of that. I am purely just carrying enough gear on me to to do a little bit of base infiltration in case I end up screwing up and end up dying or something such. I didn't want to leave a lot of stuff behind. So there is that. So I have a few healing potions, have some bandages, I have my steel two-handed axe and a bow. And a torch, obviously, because you need a torch to be able to see in the dark when you do stuff. Now, this is where the stuff begins. Okay, I cannot climb up this wall. If you have played Conan Exiles, you know that you cannot climb up those things. So I am just trying to figure out what's the base layout like inside, and it is one massive hallway filled with all sorts of animals and obviously people working on stuff. Now what I'm trying to locate is that typically people who build bases like that, they make some sort of a treasure storage thing, which they tend to then leave into kind of open, because it sort of makes sense, and that's a weird bug there. Somehow I didn't I took no damage from that fall. Like, I was fully expecting to bandage there and then continue climbing, but that was a little wonky. Anyway, it probably is the downward sloping angle which I landed on, so that the game engine didn't quite understand what to do with my character model, because I didn't land on perfectly flat surface. Just something to keep in mind. Might be able to use that by, you know, not accident, but by on purpose. Right. I'm trying to find a ledge here to climb on, and you know, to fall on. And this is a little longer fall, and there I finally actually took damage. Now I was afraid I would aggro the creatures on top there to my right, but apparently that is not the case. So I can go up here and use this to stand on and then continue climbing. Now, as I was saying about the treasure room, or the room for not necessarily treasure, but for crafting materials or building pieces and blocks and all of that stuff. And I apologize if this is really dark. This game gets really dark, and I like it that way. I don't want to really like this is me pulling out the storage to be able to see around myself. But I don't want to do that too much in case there is somebody actually active in this base at this time, which there doesn't seem to be. Ow! And that's me hitting my head on the spikes to stop. Okay, this is where I pull out the steel axe and start backing on the wall segment here. You can break through this with a steel weapon. It's going to take a long time, but then I realized after thinking on it for a moment that I actually probably don't want to do that, because I don't know how they built their base. This might be actually supporting multiple yeah, like if you look at that, this wall section here might be supporting a few wall sections above them, and I really don't I don't intend to break anything here in the sense that if I collapse that, this part of the staircase might collapse under with it, and I don't really want to break their base that much. Okay, so no anti-climb measures here. I can get straight to the roof. There are some compost heaps here, and whoop, a staircase straight through. Okay, right. So well, that's my entrance then, and no hostiles of any kind. All right. Well, this is my entrance then, and they provided me nicely with a ladder too. So that is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you very much. I like your base so far. It is very welcoming. Now this is where I pick up the screenshot for the thumbnail of this, because I'm just looking around in the dark and like, oh man, this is gonna make an awesome screen like this. This is gonna make an absolutely gorgeous screen. All right, fine. Let's go into the base. Let's go into the base. Now pull out the axe just in case there is a hostile somewhere down here. Definitely, if I was doing the base building here, I would have an archer or a fighter of some kind standing right here, because anybody who drops in would have to at least engage that, or they would have to deal with it from above somehow with a bow. That doesn't seem to be a very aggressive tiger, so let's stay away from it. Possibly the AI has been set to not attack. I don't know actually what they did with that, which is why I'm trying to be really careful here, poking and peeking around the corners of, okay, alright, there is a horse, there is more animals, like which way do I get to go down to the main building area, to where the storage room is, and so on. So the storage room access needs to be for everybody, right, in a bigger clan like this, so you can't exactly, you know, hide it, like truly hide it in very far away corner or something, because then everybody is gonna get annoyed and whatnot. When you are building bases alone by yourself, you can do things like, you can get away with things you can't really get away with when you build for a clan, because centralized access, ease of access, helps everybody when it comes to building or accessing materials quickly and so on. There is trade-offs there. Now, this would be, if I wanted to really break some of this place, that pillar right there, which I was looking at, I was thinking, alright, I mean, I could spend a little while whacking at it with this steel axe, and possibly knock it down. Oh, you folks provided me with a nice entrance as well with the stairs. I didn't even realize that. Now, this is where I do a little bit of climbing just to figure out how do I pass these animals without having to fight them, and also trying to look through the windows to see how far it is actually open, and it closes right here. You can see there where the wall sections are. You can see them through the roofing right there. And so I figure, okay, this has to be another entrance right here. There is a weird panther jaguar thing stuck on at the end of the stairs there. There is also wall segments here which are the wrong way around for some reason, which is kind of amusing. But well, they build however they build. Everybody has preferences. All right, so this is how I get down. Yeah, that's the doorway. Now this is where I am peeking of, like, okay, I have to fight something probably to go really get through here to their little treasure rooms and all of the crafting materials and all of that. I fully expect that. And then this happens. I'm like, okay, wait, what? Well, that is an ease of access. I can just climb there. I just have to double check my stamina amounts of, like, or the first thing which comes to my mind is like, okay, I can climb there, but that's a long of a climb. What if I use this axe to poke a hole in the wall on the other side? But the thing is, this axe takes a long time to do that. Like, explosives obviously do. Like, explosives obviously do it much better, right? but that would require actually building explosives and so forth. And I really don't want to be on the ground level here, because this thing to my right might be very aggressive. I'm just trying to figure out, okay, can I, like this me peeking through the window there was me trying to figure out, can I get on top of the treasure room, on top of those boxes, and whack a hole on the roof, on the ceiling above them, and then drop down that way. And this would be the other way. Just poke a hole right here, and then go through that, right? This would be a lot shorter climb. But this obviously, this would take forever. This would take forever. And if there is nobody awake in this base right now, as in nobody, no player that is, then I don't know if I want to spend the time here whacking at this to begin with. But I am just, you know, whacking a little on the wall just for amusement, figuring out, okay, how much damage does this stuff actually do, and it really doesn't do a lot. I checked it after this, just out of amusement, and it takes forever. Because I couldn't at all remember, it's been a long time since I did any of this. As you may have heard when I did some of that single player stuff, which is still ongoing on the channel as well. Right, so then I figured, alright, let's just do this damn climbing then. Let's just climb over there. Be done with it. I do have enough stamina for this, so that, you know, to at least get there, so that's not a problem. Then I may need to sprint out with a bunch of hostile animals, but that's fine. This is just me being inside their base, having some fun, looking around, figuring out where everything is, where everybody is. Alright, like, this is a real petting zoo, man. I like it. I know what the crocodile and the bear are doing. That seems a little strange and possibly kinky, but you know, we will ignore all of that, right? Okay, I'm pulling back because I expended too much stamina, moving around a little. Because I was doing unnecessary climbing back and forth, so I'm letting my stamina refill, letting my stamina regain entirely, and then we are going to go and do the actual climbing. And I have to be a little careful because they made this fencing to my on my left here, this in front of me. This is the anti-climbing fencing, so I have to be a little careful when I go back and forth here, because if I accidentally hit this thing, I will fall. And I'm trying to figure out what the heck is the hole in the floor. Like, that's why I was moving this way. I was like, wait, what? Why is there a dude on the laying on the in a hole in a floor? And then I remember that he the person, one of the people who is in this clan, I think he might be the actual leader of the clan, mentioned that one of their players fell, you know, logged out while they were building, and they had to leave a hole in the wall for this thing. And after a little while of figuring things out, I realized that this is the damn short to climb. all of that time I spent on the other side of the wall, this is so much shorter to climb, right? Man, that took a while to just like, wait, there are just stairs there. Alright, what do you folks have in your boxes, okay? I am not here to steal stuff. What I'm going to do is I want to be a little annoying, and that's about it. Because, like I said, so far I like these guys, I have no issues with them. I just wanted to explore their base, see what is going on, and this is where, okay. Right, so you folks stored it here. Let's be a little annoying. Well, let's leave a little something of my presence here, right? Yes, just take all the things and spread it around into the other boxes. Cause no, somebody is going to be a little mad, and that's all I really wanted. Somebody to be a little mad of like, what is going on here? Getting the camera into the correct angle to actually put stuff into the boxes while hanging on the wall is also slightly annoying, slightly irritating to do, but oh well. I figure at this point, even if I die here, that's fine. I have achieved my purpose of messing with some boxes, so all is good, all is good. And then I realized that there is a damn stone here as well. So I'm moving a couple of these things. Ooh, you folks have lots of putrid meat. Let's put some of that into all of the boxes as well, right? Because all the boxes need some putrid meat too. That seems reasonable, right? That seems very reasonable. Now, here is where I figure something interesting out as well from their base. Not so much design, but have they set all of the animals to not attack anybody, to be passive? Because nothing aggroed on me, even if I do this, even if I walk forward. That was a little strange to me, and I like, wait, are these animals actually like, did they really mess with every individual animal AI? Or is this like just a situation where the animal AI just doesn't recognize me as a hostile for some odd reason? And so I decided to spend a little bit of extra time and actually leave a note of my presence and put 5 bone arrows in each box. And that's like, I have been here, okay? You folks get some free arrows from me being here. I don't know if you will find any of them useful, but hey, it's a gift from me for you, along with the rearranging of the boxes. So you're most welcome. You are most welcome indeed. Okay, so I'm a little freaked out at this point of like, why is nothing attacking me? Like, what is going on here? Because I am not in this clan or anything of the sort. And I was like, wait, what? Alright. If you things don't want to defend your base, that's fine with me. I am just leaving. Goodbye. I have done what I intended to do, which is to have a little bit of fun, have a look at this base, because it's kind of nice. I like the general construction of it. I mean, I have to say that I like it, but getting in here was not all that difficult for if you wanted to like be really mean and like steal stuff and destroy things. It would be really easy. I was considering grabbing some compost, but it's like, that's probably not what I want to take with me when I leave. So now I'm leaving the same way basically as I came in. So would recommend putting some anti-climb things around somewhere here so that this wouldn't be so easy to come through here. That's my recommendation, and I will make sure the fine folks who own this base see this video as well. At least I will link it their way. Whether they watch it is entirely their choice. I like your base though. I like your base and have some free arrows. This is me actually taking damage from this fall. So hopefully this was enjoyable for somebody out there. Thank you very much for watching. See you folks another time with more Conan Exiles and other content.